Hello, and welcome to the Gradual Report. Gotta keep the legs stretched whilst traveling. The following is my 12-hour layover in Amsterdam. Board the plane, find your seat, settle in. It's comfortable. You're going for comfort, not for how fat your face is. The weird airplane food arrives. I ate all of the weird airplane food. Now it's time to make a poop. This poop will be the highlight of the flight. Every time I poop on a plane, I can't help but think of my body flying at over 700 miles an hour, 40,000 feet into the air, in a pressurized aluminum cylinder, a cylinder that I can poop in. And this single event is possibly the highlight of our achievement as human beings, where an average person like myself can poop in the sky. The other thing that strikes me as I sit here in the bathroom, smoking being so illegal on every flight, and with all the signage about no smoking, why is there an ashtray in the door? But enough of that nonsense, we're here. First stop, information. The Holland Tourist Information Center, where I spoke to a very nice lady who gave me some very helpful instructions. Look, she even wrote them down for me. I'm absolutely positive that her chicken scratchings will prove invaluable in my gander through the city. Next, I walked out into a great big hall, where a yellow machine stood, ready to issue me a ticket to the promised land of Amsterdam. All I had to do was feed the machine with these magic beans, and it would issue me a ticket from which I could climb inside of a speed dragon unmolested. By speed dragon, I mean train. It's important while riding a train in a foreign country to blend in. You don't want to come off as a tourist that makes you a target. Don't give off the slightest hint that you have no idea if you're on the right train or not. Easiest way to do that is hum a little song to yourself. Vogue, Vogue, strike a pose, yo, Vogue, Vogue, strike that pose, 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 strike that pose, Vogues. Oh shit, act natural, boom! That guy had no fucking idea I wasn't from here. Shazam! In a grand hall in the central station, they had a public piano that anybody could play on.
Idea! What a great idea! Like a piano to play. Fucking awesome. They're putting up a Christmas tree. Central Station. In case anyone's wondering what day that was, it was today. We're gonna go walking into the city, see what kind of mischief we can get into. We dropped off our backpack at the old baggage luggage area there. And I gotta say, 7 euros, not too much to pay to not have to carry that heavy bag around. What kind of magical place is this? We are about to find out.
To say the city was picturesque would be a huge understatement. It seemed as though the canals were natural mirrors with which life itself was reflected back into heaven. Getting a little flowery, aren't I? But it's just so beautiful!
Okay. What has happened thus far in Amsterdam's? I've made it to the square. Well, first I walked into this place that was like giving out tours and shit, and I grabbed one of their books that had like a free map in it, and I then modified the map so I didn't have to carry the entire book around. These 2 pages, which were not together, so anyway, I got this weird map. And I'm in, I guess the main square. It's called, yeah, the map doesn't say. Body World, it has all the attractions. It doesn't, according to this map, any direction is good because, you know, we've never been here before. Just wanted to get this in the background. Now we got that, let's move on, shall we? It was a warm and balmy night as I set out on my adventure. It wasn't long before the beauty of Amsterdam soon overtook me. Yes, I had succumbed to the magic and the beauty that is the Amsterdams. One thing that was extremely striking to me was the flavor of the city. A flavor that could be gleaned from the window shops. It seemed like anything at all was possible and legal. The street smells like candy. Oh, that's probably why. They're making waffles. It's like a waffle factory, and there's cookies and shit. Traditional Dutch blue and white glass art? Absolutely. Psychedelic mushrooms? Of course. Chocolate fountains? Absolutely. Various marijuana products? We've got those. How does some delicatessen pastries sound after smoking all that weed? Maybe you'd like some fritters or some churros.
crisping up so tasty and good they make the whole block smell like candy apples. Speaking of candy apples, have you tried Candy Apple's candy ass? But before you go visit her, be sure and pick up some festive condoms. Ooh, look, elephant condoms. Show me on the doll where the man touched you. Time for some gyros. How about a giant penis with a penis face? Sushi takeout, Barbie dolls with penises. Here's a little tiny car. Here's a slide that was designed by somebody who was tripping on shrooms. Don't pee in this corner, and all roads end up at the famous Rembrandt Square.
Rembrandt Square, eh? Amsterdammer. It's like real cool bins. I wonder if Rembrandt was around, if he would have a selfie stick. You know? If that was like something he would be into, like cutting edge art. Selfie stick. Stuff. What a delicious little area.
In short, Amsterdam was a delicious little town to visit. Absolutely scrumptious. Even if it was for only 12 hours, and even if I didn't partake in the sex workers, the way I feel about it is you gotta leave something for next time. And there will be a next time. Oh yes. But for now, I'm gonna find a bench in the airport. See if I can get my feet up. I'll see you tasty little lemon drops on Friday when we continue our very important work.